Okay.
Okay, episode. Whoa. Episode. Here we go.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, turn yours back up.
Hello? Can you hear me? No.
Keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Do you know what episode this is? All I know is that we have a sleeping baby in the next room, which is wild.
We can't be whispering.
Okay.
There's
I forget.
the mics can be turned up and down.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
I gotta talk. Well, I'm not used to it. She's still fresh.
It's got to be episode 30.
No way. Hang on.
Here we go.
I
30,
didn't-
31.
I did not prep.
32.
29. Episode 29.
Episode 29.
Okay. We are... Here, you do the intro. I like it when you do the intro.
Okay. We are Sean and Danny from Prevail Strength and Fitness, Prevail Adventure Club, Prevail Lean Strength Programming, Nutrition.
Yes.
However that is, that's going through quite a bit of an evolution right now.
Danny G Photography.
Oh yeah, Danny G Photography.
Prevail
And
Strength and Fitness. North. Yukon. And...
West Edmond.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. What are we going
And
to talk about?
did you say Prevail Adventure Club?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really know what we're going to talk about today. We just haven't been on here in a while. Do you have a topic in mind?
I mean, I
Of
have
course he does.
lots of topics we can get into.
Okay.
Well, we could talk about, I don't know. I feel like this needs to be started over. We've got 2 minutes of nonsense. I just wanted to let it be.
Just let it be. Sorry if you've made it this far.
Okay.
Okay.
My idea was that we would do, you've wanted to do updates, personal updates
Yeah.
about that stuff.
Okay.
But there's also like Prevail, like informational things to talk about.
Yeah.
So do you want to just do it all in one big long podcast, or do you just want to do like, this one is...
I think split it because I don't know how long she's actually going to nap. She's already been down for an hour.
All right, well, let's just
Do
update.
the Prevail.
No, we're already
Okay.
talking about...
Life stuff?
Well, it's already a shit show.
Okay, life update?
Well, no, not all of our life updates, but we just go into the 12 weeks,
Okay, we're 3 months with
a newborn.
baby Andy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll kind of like keep it health-ish focused.
Okay.
Not just randomness about the 7,000 pictures you've taken so far.
Okay, well, just ask me questions then because I'm going to go off in
Oh my gosh.
random directions.
Okay.
So we're 3 months postpartum.
We're 3 months postpartum.
Yes.
And I guess, what are the, let's say, because we were just talking about this on a walk the other day about,
Mhm.
someone came up, and it's a very typical question, like, well, how's your sleep going?
How's sleep? Yeah.
And I want to be like, well, there's two different things. We said, like, one, we've been asking people how their sleep is for 10 years.
Yeah.
And people get pissed off when we ask about their sleep.
Yeah.
Like, what are you judging me about my sleep? It could be better.
Right.
But everyone wants to ask us what our sleep's like,
With a baby. Yeah.
It's obviously not as good.
No.
But we've also changed things because we know that it's not going to be as good.
Right.
Because we're in our Whoop group, it has all the sleep metrics and the
Mhm.
community, and you see how
Yeah.
your average sleep performance scores. And in the Whoop,
Mhm.
the sleep performance is basically, it's calculated off of
Sleep consistency.
sleep
So.
bedtime consistency. So
Yes.
the time you go to bed consistency, the
Mhm.
time you wake up consistency,
Yeah.
and then it's got the normal metrics of stress and sleep, wake time, REM sleep, deep sleep, wake events, all that type of stuff is in there too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then it gives you this average sleep performance number.
Yeah. And then sleep efficiency.
Sleep
Yeah.
efficiencies, all those things. And there's I don't know, 20 some odd people in that group.
Yeah.
Ish, right? And we're still in the 6th, 7th, we're in the top 10 people
Yeah.
with a newborn.
Yeah.
Which, the things that we've had to change to make sure that happens
Yes.
is just going to bed way earlier.
Yes.
Way earlier. So we're spending, it may say I had 7.5 hours of sleep. but my time in bed is like 8.5 hours
Yeah.
or 9 hours.
Yeah.
Because she goes to bed.
Well, like, knock on wood for all of this, because there's really still no, like,
Well, and
true schedule, but
yeah, there's
between,
no
like,
schedule. But I mean, like,
I would
roughly.
say around 7:30 right now.
Ish.
Like 7:30 to 8.
Ish.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, give or take. Like, a couple nights she fell asleep at 7.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
but sometimes it's 8:30.
Right. No matter what, it's rarely past 9 and it's never before 7.
Right.
So somewhere in that 7 to 9 window,
Yes.
she's getting to sleep.
Yes.
Right. Meaning, we, especially you,
Yeah, me for sure.
you're going to bed roughly half an hour after she does.
Yeah, and if she goes to bed at 9, I put myself to bed with her
At 9.
at 9.
Right.
But if she goes to bed at 8, then I try to, like, you know, do some things until about 8:30, and then I'm, like, going in there to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So
And then-
I'm going to bed between 8:30 and 9.
Yeah. And I'm usually another half hour after you, roughly.
Yeah.
Right. And that's just because I'm like doing nothing productive.
Well, right, and you
just
don't...
jacking around.
You're not necessarily up the entire time I'm up with her in the middle of the night.
Yeah. I always make that joke as soon as someone's like, what's your sleep like? I'm like,
He's like, not that bad.
not that bad. Better than hers. You know?
Yeah, better than hers.
Because I don't feed her.
Right. But you usually wake up because she's still in our room.
Yeah. I'm
Especially if I'm,
definitely
like,
waking up.
changing her. You're up most of the time.
Yeah.
There's a couple times she'll wake up about, like, 11:30 midnight, and you might sleep through that one.
Maybe.
But if it's that 2, 3 a.m., you're usually up a little bit.
4,
So
5, whatever her night's going to be like.
yeah. And then sometimes if she has a rough night, you get up earlier with her. So...
Yeah. There's.
So what I'm saying is it's important for both of us to, like, go to bed earlier, because we were really used to this, like, 10:30, 11 bedtime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then on the flip side, I wouldn't say it's a luxury, but
Luxury.
we've spent, I don't know, of the 11 years I've been running Prevail, 7 years full time for both of us. The last 7 years, I would say only the last 2 years we've had the flexibility of schedule.
Yeah.
Which also is, like, kind of one of the things about us, like, that was the first time we've had the flexibility of schedule to have the capacity to think maybe we should have a kid.
Yeah.
Right. Because
Yeah.
we spent 5 years with zero flexibility in schedule.
Yeah.
Like, none.
Yeah.
There
This would be so different
So
if we would have
different.
decided to have a baby
Oh, it
5
would've
years
been
ago.
Brutal.
It would have been struggle
Brutal.
busing.
Yeah. So we do not have a strict wake up time.
No.
For the most part. Most days.
Earliest meetings that we will schedule
Mm-hmm.
is 9 o'clock.
Right.
And we have, like, a standing 9 o'clock. And then outside of that, they're usually, like, afternoon stuff.
Yeah. And then I may randomly have something earlier, but then that's just one of us, and that's rare.
Yeah. And
No,
then that's not a big deal.
So yeah, you could say, well, of course you guys can get to sleep because it doesn't matter when you wake up. But the most important thing is that we're prioritizing going to bed as soon as possible after her, because we know the wake windows are going to be unpredictable.
Right. Yeah.
And so it's hard for me because I will, like, watch TV and watch movies and creep and work on things, and I could easily stay up until 10:30, 11 o'clock every night.
Yeah.
Easily if I wanted to. But I
For
know
sure.
I'm like, okay, the odds of me sleeping through the night are real low, so I should probably get to bed.
Yeah. And there's just a little bit of, like, this is coming from, like, a female perspective on, like, time management on, like, yeah, there's always a million things I want to get done before I go to bed. And it's picking the top ones that are going to make me feel the best the next morning.
Yeah.
And then just, like, kind of letting the other stuff be.
Yeah.
Because sleep is going to be, like, the biggest impact for my mood the next day, for how good my workout feels the next day, for how, like,
Yep.
excited I am about stuff.
Yeah. And then and then we're also doing other, like, sleep hygiene things that are, like, we're trying to keep the room to, like, a consistent 69 degrees as much as we possibly can.
Yeah, we turn all overhead lights off by, like, once she takes her bath. So about 6:30,
Yep.
we turn, like, the big overhead lights off and try to just use, like,
Lamps.
little lamps
and low light.
Yep.
And then,
And
there's
still
like,
no caffeine after 2.
Right. No
well,
caffeine
I
after-
really don't have caffeine after like 12 now,
Yeah, I rarely have anything after noon.
which 12 would be 8 hours from my bedtime.
Right,
yeah.
right. And then we still eat big meals late, which is kind of like we've decreased our volume of greens at night
Yeah.
because you were having and she was having issues, and so we both kind of changed our dinners.
Yeah.
So you think, well, you're eating less greens, that's not as healthy as more greens. But I do think that it has impacted the quality of our sleep because we're not processing like an entire salad bag of fiber.
Yeah.
And like that GI load
Yeah.
at night.
Yeah, for sure. Especially
We-
for her.
Yeah, we've been eating more well-balanced, I'd say well-balanced, like ratio of greens, fiber,
Mhm.
proteins, carbs, white rice.
Yeah.
Before it was like rarely carbs, tons of greens, tons
Mhm.
of proteins.
Yeah.
So that's probably helped a bunch.
Yeah.
And then sleep hygiene during sleep. There's little to no light anywhere in the room.
Yeah, I actually changed our bedside lamps to red light.
Mm-hmm.
So that is
Yep.
helpful because when I'm fumbling around with whatever I need with her at 3 a.m., like I don't turn on any lights,
Yeah.
just our red lamp.
Yeah, red light is still like, it's going to wake you up, but the red light compared to a regular light has no blue light.
Right.
So it's a
Okay.
different effect on your brain.
Okay, so we're going to recap. We go to bed. Well, I go to bed between 8:30 and 9
Mm-hmm.
every night,
Mhm.
which is like 30 minutes after she goes to bed-ish.
Mm-hmm.
We turn off all overhead stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing overhead past 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a good wind down.
TV is on, volume is low.
Yep. No caffeine 8 hours prior to bed. So that's
Mhm.
like 12 after 12:30 for me, after
Mhm.
2 for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we already said like in the middle of the night, we're not turning on
Yep.
red lamp. I'm still in a bad habit of scrolling at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
and like Amazon shopping and stuff.
Yeah.
I will get to a point where I bought some books to read. It is really hard to hold a book and breastfeed at the same
Yeah.
time. So we'll figure that out a little bit. Maybe I could listen to an audiobook.
Maybe. Yeah, that's way hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't have a kid and you are getting crappy sleep, there is data showing, and the Whoop data for sure, but regular like science data, that consistent sleep times can be more beneficial for the quality of your sleep than the volume of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So just like if you're like, I can never get more than 6 hours of sleep. Okay, instead
Right.
of chasing 6 to 7, you could say, you know what? No matter what I do, I'm going to be in bed by 10 p.m. every night.
Yeah.
And off my phone.
Yeah.
And if I don't go
Yeah.
to sleep till 11, I don't go to sleep till 11. But
Yeah.
you're going to get more health benefits, and you're going to improve your quality of sleep over time by having a consistent bedtime.
Yep.
And that's even different than a consistent wake time.
Mm-hmm.
Consistent wake time is the next best, and then the volume of sleep, and then the quality of sleep.
Yeah.
Quality of sleep before volume. So if you know that you can use a tracker and get more REM sleep, but you're
Mhm.
sleeping less hours
Yeah.
because you're changing the temperature and the speed, or like the temperature, light, sound of the room,
Yeah.
then you'll improve your energy the next day
Yeah.
from sleep quality.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what else has been changed for you besides you being crazy about trying to eliminate foods?
Yeah, I have been trying to eliminate a lot because we have a baby that spits up.
Because babies spit up.
Some babies don't, though. I have talked to people and their babies do not spit up, and I'm like, come on, AJ, let's. Anyways, nothing else has been, I feel like, that different, minus I feel like I'm eating a lot more than I was before pregnancy.
Barely.
To me, it feels like more.
Yeah, but you're eating,
I was coming off of a fat loss phase when we got pregnant, though,
Right.
so
Yeah.
that's probably why.
Yeah, but you're eating at
I'm eating
more
at
or
like
less
a maintenance.
is
yeah.
a maintenance amount of food,
Mhm.
which is roughly
I don't
Ish.
track every day because we
Uh-huh.
eat the same things every day, but I
Mhm.
would say 22 to 2,500 calories.
Yeah.
But the first couple of weeks I was eating like close to 2,800 calories.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's about 22 to 25.
yeah, and that's just learning where you're learning which foods are affecting her.
Mm-hmm.
We know that we've cut down the volume of greens because that was affecting her.
We think yogurt.
Yogurt seemed to, but I don't know now. Because the other part is like, as soon as you get to a point of 2 to 3 weeks of eliminating a food, her digestive system is changing to where that type of food may or may not matter anymore.
I know. I've been tempted to add yogurt back in, but I'm scared.
Well, you need to add eggs back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you eliminated eggs for the last 2 weeks.
Eggs.
In which
our pediatrician was like,
maybe
eggs
right.
could be,
Right.
the biggest thing.
Right, but now all you're eating is
Turkey and beef.
And beef.
And
randomly chicken.
Yeah, some chicken.
That's it. That's the three protein sources. That's
and
it.
some beans. That could
Rarely.
be a protein source.
Rarely.
Why is he hating on me?
I'm not hating.
He's
I'm just
hating.
saying that
I think the eggs made a little bit of a difference.
maybe. I doubt it. But maybe. I'm getting to the point is like you're hitting those numbers. You're hitting probably 120-ish grams of protein a day?
Yeah.
Right? And you're just eating the same 3 protein sources over and over again.
Yeah.
Protein bar.
Oh, protein bars. Yeah.
Turkey slices in the morning. Some chicken on a salad. Beef at night.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Right. But for those people who are not breastfeeding or are breastfeeding, sometimes simplifying is the best solution to make it repeatable.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Try not to get fancy with it and just like, whatever. If this is I eat turkey in the morning, chicken at lunch, and beef at dinner, and that's what I know I can do, and that's repeatable.
Protein bar at
snack. I don't have to overthink it. Let me just execute on it and not get too worried about the entertainment of food.
Yeah. Yeah, no. We eat the same things. Well, I eat the same things for sure all the time right now. And it makes grocery ordering way easier because I just reorder the same thing every 5 days.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah, which is kind of like the whole like Steve Jobs when you wear the same shirt every day.
Yeah.
Well, if you're eating the same things every day, you're ordering the same food every day, you're prepping the same way, that makes efficiency everywhere else.
Yeah. I'm just making sure I can see her little belly move up and down on the monitor.
She's in a bear suit right now. She loves napping in the bear suit.
She does, because she's warm.
She's warm. Okay. Then what else? 3 weeks, 3 months in, exercise.
3 months in, exercise. I've been doing Prevail workouts at least 3 times a week in studio or in the garage, depending on what the day is like.
Haven't quite got back to doing Prevail workouts with Prevail people yet. We're kind of like, and say like, are you in your groove? I'm like, well, we're in a better expectation that there isn't an expectation of
having a groove.
Yeah, and patterns, because we know the patterns are going to change all the time.
Yeah, which, we really didn't have a hard schedule before she got here. So I wonder if it might be harder for us to get into a schedule.
This is the most amount of schedule we've ever had.
Yeah.
Ever.
But like with Prevail workouts, like we wouldn't really plan on when we were hopping in because students have priority anyways.
Right,
so like just randomly we would wake up and be like, oh, there's some spots open at the 10 a.m. Let's go work out at 10 a.m.
Right.
And now it's just going to be like one of us is going to get to work out at 10 a.m.
Yeah, we've been going to the studio when we know no one's there because we're taking her.
And she's like rolling around everywhere and stuff. She's moving right now.
Right. So, but we're still doing the Prevail sessions. I would say week after week after week, you are... is there anything that's like still not comfortable?
No.
Started doing...
In anything that we do with core, I'm like so sore the next day. Right. But nothing is like painful at this point.
Yeah.
And we went running. With our first like full like shuffle run session, and I felt hip flexors were tired the next day.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we did intervals. So it was like a walk run interval for running. You're back to Cossack squats.
Yep. Cossack squats did not feel good at first. Now they feel fine.
Yeah. Back to chin-ups.
Chin-ups feel good. There's no pain.
Yeah.
So I think if you're coming back from like being pregnant, all of these things might come in like layers. Like exercise should probably come back in like a layering system.
Yeah. And I would say you're still not at 100% in your normal intensity. And I say intensity from like, not heart rate intensity, but more from like I'm going to really push a heavy squat. I'm going to really push a heavy press
Yeah.
and high frequency.
Yeah. And that's mostly because I'm still kind of tired.
Mm-hmm. The energy's just not quite
Yeah.
there.
My energy is like low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's because you're managing, one, sleep is not,
Mm-hmm.
you're still doing decent on sleep.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as like super high quality sleep.
It's not the same.
You're managing calories at just the right amount to not gain or lose and keep up production.
Right.
You know, so it's like you could eat more to get more energy, but then you it's a little bit of a fighting.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of just seeing where the body wants to like level out with
Yeah.
the balance between that. And it's hard to, and then you're also you haven't increased your caffeine intake.
No. And this, it feels like we've been going through this process for such a long time now, but I'm like, really at 12 weeks is when your body like really regulates your supply for breast milk.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like,
Right.
we just hit 12 weeks.
Right.
So I'm trying to like, I'm the least patient person I know. So I'm trying to be patient with it because I'm like, we're still like in the beginning of the.
Yeah. And you're still doing weekly in bodies.
Yeah.
Right. Just to understand.
Yeah.
I'm still tracking maintenance.
Yes.
Like I'm not really over or under recovering, working out, consuming.
Right.
You know, I'm just still figuring out that like maintenance equation
Yeah.
that still provides you enough ability to lift. I mean, we're probably lifting 3 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
doing zone 2 1 day a week,
Mm-hmm.
starting to do some sort of
intervals.
interval bike or interval.
We've been
sprint.
doing, well, I've been
1 day a
doing like
week.
bike sprints at least 1 day a week.
Yeah.
The running intervals, we just added in 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so we're at like 6 days of movement.
Yeah.
Probably, you know?
Yeah. And I'm at least hitting 10,000 steps a day, but I don't know about you guys. If you have a baby when they're sleeping or somebody else is holding that baby, you're like running around like a crazy person. So I'm averaging like 14 to 16,000 a day.
Wow.
And that's just like in the house.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of steps, until the weather got cold, we were doing a daily half-hour walk at
Oh, yeah.
sunrise.
Sunrise. So about
7:30
7:30 to 8.
Yeah.
Which I do think helped her sleep.
Yeah, tons. Yeah, because we're literally putting her outside into sun, building circadian rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a little more difficult now that the temperatures are getting kind of wild. Today specifically.
We're going to get her a sleeping bag for the stroller.
Yeah. But it still exposed her to sunlight today when I was holding her
Yes.
at 7:30.
Yes.
So I held her in front of the door for, I don't know, 5-ish, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, not eyes on sun, but like sun on the side of her face so that she can kind of like know that the day is starting.
Yeah.
And then, anything else from workouts? I guess anything else about 12 weeks that would be body fat percentage is holding, muscle mass is holding.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the part about the holding part about maintenance is that the layering of you adding in things hasn't slowed down.
Right.
Like you've added in the running. You've
Right.
added in more patterns. You've
More steps.
added in
Yeah.
more steps. You've
Yeah.
added in a little more load on the bar or load on the bell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you can definitely see that like your back to normal recipe of daily movement
Mm-hmm.
is definitely around the corner from like, okay, I can see where I could really be almost back to my normal output.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think scheduling normal output may be shifting a little bit for both of us. We love to work out together. We love to go to the studio with her. But we also do love lifting with the group. We love lifting with the instructors.
Yeah.
And so I think that we may ended up like getting to like an
rotating.
actual rotating.
Yeah.
Like you go lift with the 10 a.m. I'll
Yeah.
watch her. I'll
Yeah.
go lift with the 12:30 or
She's
whatever
waking up.
time or evening.
Yeah, because you went to the studio a couple times last week by yourself
Yep.
and lifted. And it's kind of nice to not worry if she's
Yeah.
going to wake up or need us like during that lift session. And then
Yeah.
sometimes I go out in the garage by myself while you're here and
Yep.
I lift,
Yeah,
which
right.
is nice. I mean, I love when she's like sleeping at the studio and we're lifting, but it's usually only like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to manage.
Yeah.
Even then, that's usually like I'll hold her and you do 5 minutes of exercise, and then you hold her and I do 5 minutes of exercise.
Yeah. Which comes back to, like, there's been times where I really only lift for like 15 or 20 minutes.
Yep.
And so if you're in this stage of life, like, that's still worth it.
Yeah.
Like, it's never a wash. Like,
Right.
I always feel better.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah, there have been a couple times where, and we don't have, like, our garage gym is, we have a rack, we have an old
We don't have that much weight.
35-pound bar,
Yeah.
we have maybe a couple sets of plates, we have one set of dumbbells, we have one kettlebell,
Yeah.
and that's about it. It's not like we have like a gym. So
Mhm.
we just like patch together some movement patterns. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what, I'm gonna get out there for 20 minutes, I'm gonna just do a couple big patterns, and then I'm gonna move on and get back to what we're doing.
Yeah.
We've randomly gotten back to like full sessions in the
Mhm.
studio, and I think the next step is probably going to be like, all right,
Yep.
you hang out with her for the next 90 minutes, I'm going
Yes.
to go to the studio, I'm going to lift a session, I'm going to come back,
Yeah.
and then you go later on.
Yeah.
Because there is a different intensity when you work out with the group than it is
That's what I was
when
just
you
about
work
to
out by
say.
yourself.
Like, you're like way more likely to push it because somebody
Way
else
more.
is doing something and you're like, you're
Yeah.
in it, and
Right,
it just,
right.
it's way
the
more
speed
fun.
of the session
Yeah.
is definitely faster than by ourselves, because we take
Oh, yeah.
90 minutes to get a 60-minute session in.
Well, and I get so distracted.
Right.
Like, we can start working on our phones. I can start
Mhm.
feeding her in the middle of
Mhm.
a session. Like,
Mhm.
there's so many things that could happen. So that's also part of it.
I think that's
What else?
What else did we do? We've taken her outside. We've taken her on
Taking her on some hikes.
3 hikes so far. Basically 1 month, 2 month, and 3 month.
Yeah.
So we went on our 1 month. Her 1 month was our anniversary.
Yes.
We went for
I
don't
gotta
know
go
what.
get her.
25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then, let's see. Then we went, she was about 9 weeks old, 10 weeks old. We went to Broken Bow and we did 3 miles on like 1,000 feet. And that was 3 hours. So we did an hour and a half out to a little lookout. Sat down. She had a full meal. Hung out for probably half an hour. Got out of the carrier.
Yeah.
Stood around, looked at stuff. We put her back in the carrier. She slept on the way back. So that was like a 3-hour day.
Mm-hmm.
Moderate temperatures in the 50s.
Yeah.
She was fine. Slept most of the time. And then just this last weekend, we took her on almost 5 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And that was another 2 hours. So I think she did 2 straight hours in the carrier.
Yeah.
The whole time, never getting out. Bundled up. And it was like 45 degrees out. But we were in the trees, no real wind. And I think she actually got hot.
Yeah. Yeah. We like bundled her.
But she was in a front carrier
Mhm.
and fine.
Yeah.
No big deal. And
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
not only that, but like you also did almost 5 miles with her the whole time.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a 12, 13 pound weighted vest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
And your energy was fine. I think there was definitely some new soreness of like, oh man, like these are my feet, these are my ankles, these are my hips. Like,
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah.
really, and we were not on flat terrain either.
No.
We were on
And
rocks
it's different. Like,
dirt.
I'm so used to carrying stuff on my back,
Mm-hmm.
not all the way on my front.
Mhm.
So that's also a different, like, you can't really see your feet when you have a baby bear on the front of you.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, with training for, training for anything, that like 10% over and over and over
Mhm.
again, but that's also been us learning where she is on that
Mhm.
10% over and over and over again of like,
Yeah.
okay, let's test 45 minutes. Okay, let's test an hour. Okay, let's get to an hour and a half and rest. Okay, let's see if we can go for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that's really just exposing her, exposing us, and just
Mhm.
doing it in micro adjustments every time instead of just assuming none.
We
or-
can't do it, or
Right. Or we can only do more than 10 minutes or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
yeah, just being patient through the whole process and keeping an open mind, because everything is so new for all 3 of us.
All 3 of us. Okay, so we're about to hit the half an hour mark with 30 seconds.
Okay.
Anything
all I
else
have. No.
about 12 weeks?
No, I'm gonna do an update on the gram too.
Yeah, so that's
That's it.
a 12-week postpartum 3-month-old health, fitness, nutrition
Mm-hmm.
habits.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah, so everything's great. Love it.
Oh, and
She's
taking
awesome.
creatine.
Take
Just-
creatine. There you go.
Is that how you say it? Creatine.
You can say however you want.
Creatine. Okay.
Okay,
All right, we're out
like,
here.
comment, subscribe. Go tell everyone you know about us.
Go follow me, Danny Prevail.
And make a comment on YouTube.
I share daily outfit photos. Okay, bye.